Like this.
What happens to a little boy growing up with strangers? Not speaking their language.
Oh, it's totally working. Look.
Not knowing their culture.
Stir it all up, and then you've got yourself some slime. It's amazing.
What happens to Byron, a boy from Guatemala who crossed the border with his dad, David? They crossed illegally May 18th, 2018. Asked for asylum, David was repeatedly threatened and beaten for preaching Christianity.
4045, David, Zoe, Jerome, please stand up.
The U.S. government arrested David and took Byron away.
Sir, do you have anything you want to say on your behalf?
David pled guilty to illegal entry.
La única pregunta que quiero hacer,
He was deported soon after.
si es que si me van a deportar, quiero que me deporten con mi hijo.
But the U.S. government didn't give David his son back.
It is a policy of the U.S. government at this time to separate minors from adults. We understand it puts you in a hard situation. Unfortunately for you, I'm not in a position to be able to give you any other answers in regards to you being separated from your minors.
Byron's attorney helped him find a home with Holly and Matthew Sewell.
How about it?
Do you remember we started talking about what we wanted to have happen to our children?
All the way down here is where he's from.
Private interest at issue here is the child's freedom. It is legal to ask for asylum in this country, and so he is in this country legally.
For 7 months, they fought the U.S. government to be able to bring him home.
Byron! Oh my goodness. Oh, Tavo. So excited.
The family treated Byron like their own son.
Yeah, can we get a picture of all of us? Awesome.
Ya con la familia de Holly ya nos sentimos más seguros de que él va a tener esa salud, esos sentimientos de niño.
They rehabbed Byron's leg. He broke into tension and took him to counseling.
Pidiéndole a Dios que nos ayude por la ausencia de Byron, por la salud que nosotros tenemos y por todo eso.
It took 600 days to get Byron back with his dad. But what happens to a little boy who spent 600 days away from his dad?
They're going to have to learn who each other is all over again. It's been 2 years. That's over a quarter of Byron's life.
Now 9 years old, Byron has to adjust again.
Good?
Why do you feel good right now?
Well, because I never saw my dad for 2 years. Almost 2 years, I guess. And now I get to see him.
I think when people hear the stories about the reunions and they see our story and see David being reunified with Byron, how wonderful of a moment that is. They think of it as this heartwarming story, that it's complete. It's an ending of their horrible trauma, but it's not. It's a tragedy. This is not a heartwarming story at all. This is a horrible thing that should never have happened.
What happens to the 545 kids still in U.S. custody because we lost track of their parents? Justice in Motion, a nonprofit whose mission is to defend the rights of migrants, want to help. They sent this flyer all around Central America and used radio to try to find the parents.
We have tortured this family and so many other families by tearing apart the family unit itself.
So what happens to the child separated from family? We don't yet know.
It's just we're using children as fodder right now, and it's disgusting.
I'm Erica Proffer.